welcome to South Asia Today, a show that provides you the glimpses of South Asia. I'm your host Yeshi. Here are the headlines. Growing number of billionaires in India, a testament to healthy economy. Administration in Gilgit-Baltistan cracks down on people protesting against wheat subsidy cut. And Nepal marked Indra Jatra festival with religious fervour. Let's begin the show. Over the past few decades, India's billionaires are reaching a whole new level on the global stage. India has 166 billionaires, which put the country third in the world after the United States and China. This year, Gautam Adani has managed to become the first Asian to make his way to the top 3 ranking of the Bloomberg Billionaires Index, and many others have made it to the list.
Indian business tycoon Gautam Adani has become the first Asian to make it to the top 3 ranking of the Bloomberg Billionaires Index. Adani, who has $137.4 billion USD fortune, now trails just SpaceX chief Elon Musk and Amazon's Jeff Bezos. 60-year-old Gautam Adani, who tried his luck as a diamond trader, has spent the past few years expanding his coal-to-ports conglomerate, venturing into data centers to cement, media, and alumina. Adani Group also owns India's largest private sector port and airport operator. The world's third richest businessman has pledged to invest $70 billion USD in green energy to become the world's largest renewable energy producer. The success of the Adani Group is a true reflection of the growth potential of businesses in India.
Our growth and success have been recognized around the world. Several foreign governments are now approaching us to work in their geographies. I always believed India is one of the greatest countries for an entrepreneur to learn, develop, and flourish.
According to the Forbes Billionaires list for the year 2022, 18 Indian billionaires made it onto the world's top 500 billionaires list. Reliance Industries chairman Mukesh Dhirubhai Ambani, founder of HCL Technologies Limited Shiv Nadar, and vaccine manufacturer Cyrus Poonawalla are among the top. Others include Lakshmi Mittal, Kumar Birla, Dilip Sanghavi, and Uday Kotak. Among the 2,668 richest people on the planet, India has 166 billionaires, which puts the country third in the world, after the United States and China. The number of billionaires is growing, with the country registering a robust growth thanks to economic liberalization, proactive governance, and the opening up of new avenues for startups.
India has a big jump in the ease of doing business comparing to the other countries. So, and if you'll see, we have a number of startups in India, biggest in the world, and they are doing well also. So that is the main reason.
India is producing many young billionaires in sectors like online shopping, real estate, financial services, pharmaceuticals, and consumer goods. While many countries like Russia are witnessing a decline in the number of billionaires due to political conflicts and the pandemic and its after effects, India is on the growth trajectory, owing to an exponential rise in investment opportunities. The country remains the world's fastest growing economy, with the GDP expanding 13.5% in the April-June quarter, the quickest in a year. It came as no surprise when India recently overtook the United Kingdom to become the 5th largest economy in the world. According to a Bloomberg report, the size of the Indian economy in nominal cash terms in the quarter through March 2021 was $854.7 billion USD, while the UK was $816 billion USD. The synergized efforts of both private and public sectors are responsible for a consistently sharp rise of the Indian economy. And it is the government's endorsement of privatization of the market that is paving the way for more billionaires to make it to the Forbes list. India's economic rise is a testament to the sound fiscal policies behind the ever-strengthening brand India.
Moving on to Pakistan, where the former Prime Minister Imran Khan is facing severe terrorism charges for threatening police officers and judges. The recent development has come at a time when the country is already witnessing political turmoil. The supporters of Imran Khan opine that the real motivation behind these charges against their leader at this juncture is to disqualify him from contesting future elections. We have a report.
Over the past few months, Pakistan has experienced increasing political uncertainty. And the recent terrorism charges against the country's former Prime Minister, Imran Khan, has put the Islamic Republic on edge. The ousted Prime Minister, who was charged with threatening police officers and a judge, is now facing legal proceedings in anti-terrorism court. Khan's supporters opine that the real motivation behind these charges against their leader at this juncture is to disqualify him from contesting future elections. They believe there are many reasons to substantiate their view. Khan's party has recently registered victories in local elections in the financial capital Karachi and the most populous province of Punjab, which is often seen as a litmus test for the national mood. Furthermore, the kind of charges Imran Khan is facing are similar to those faced earlier by the former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif, who is now living in London. Many analysts believe, however, that the charges Imran Khan is facing will not deter his supporters, and instead they could raise his popularity among the masses and lead to more disruptive demonstrations.
The fact that he has been removed from power has actually added to his aura. And any action which is taken by the present dispensation against him, whether justified or not, will be used by Imran Khan and his political party to further his interest.
Pakistan has long been on the edge of tumult and financial ruin. The current crisis has brought the country's politics to a near standstill, and any further escalation could tip Pakistan into crisis. Interestingly, the Pakistani army itself is divided on political lines, and for the first time, it has come under severe public criticism over meddling into politics of the country. The army is not willing to let go of its hold over the state, while cricketer-turned-politician Imran Khan is garnering support against the political adventurism of Rawalpindi. The tug-of-war in Pakistan's domestic politics could undoubtedly lead to the ultimate victory for the radical forces who have their own vested interests.
As far as the TTP is concerned, they are also now aligned with the Afghanistan government, which creates a different set of problems for the Pakistan government. So as and when there is instability in Pakistan, the TTP rises.
Imran Khan initially came onto the political scene in the country with the army's backing to counter the growing strength of former leader Nawaz Sharif, who had crossed the red line of challenging the Pakistani deep state, comprising of elements from its army and its intelligence agency, ISI. Today, Shehbaz Sharif's government in Pakistan is being backed by this deep state, and Imran Khan is challenging the authority of the establishment. To advance their own interests, the so-called leaders in Pakistan have created a circus, putting the nation's future at risk. And it is the common Pakistani people who are suffering and bearing the brunt of the nation's political unrest.
Now, let's take a look at a few happenings in Asia in our segment called Asia Watch.
India and Japan said that they would deepen defense cooperation and plan to hold joint military drills involving their air forces. India's Defense Minister Rajnath Singh held talks in Tokyo with his Japanese counterpart Yasukazu Hamada ahead of 2+2 talks involving their foreign ministers.
We are happy to note that our air forces were working closely for early conduct of the inaugural Air Force fighter exercise. Enhancing the defense equipment and technological cooperation between India and Japan is one of our key priority areas. In our meeting today, I had the opportunity to propose engagements in emerging and critical technological domains.
India, like Japan, is bolstering its military to tackle what it sees as increased security threats. Both countries are increasingly wary of China's growing military might and assertiveness. A national fine art exhibition opened in Pyongyang to mark the 75th founding anniversary of Pyongyang University of Fine Arts. Video provided by North Korea's official news agency KCNA showed visitors and students looking at art pieces at the Okru exhibition hall. KCNA said that over 700 art pieces of various disciplines created by teachers and students of the university were displayed at the exhibition. In what has become a regular activity, the children of this Suleimania neighborhood carry jerry cans of water through the street to water trees in a nearby park. Through an initiative by the municipality of Suleimania in Iraq's northern Kurdistan region, a group of children were each assigned a tree to take care of in order to raise awareness on the need to green gardens and keep the environment clean. To encourage about 20 children to commit to protect and tend to their tree over the long term, each one bears the name of its young caretaker. This is a windmill farm for power generation in Kamisu city of Ibaraki prefecture in Japan. Windmills are lined up on the coast because of their ability to generate electricity because of continuous flow of wind. Wind energy is one of the best sources of renewable energy. A number of companies are targeting construction, operation and management of windmill power generation as a feasible and profitable business opportunity.
日本はですね、風が弱いようでまた台風も来る非常に複雑な地動人のところにあります。で、この風力発電は台風でも動き続けるという世界で初めての機構です。私は風力で効率よく街の近くでこれがやれたらいいなと考えております。
A windmill with a longitudinal wing can change the angle and continue to rotate according to the strength of the wind. Boxed devices enable them to be stacked or placed horizontally. Currently, the installation of windmill on the sea is attracting attention. This model is a vertical shaft windmill. It has an upright rotating shaft. It is available to float. The gravity of the windmill facility is low to prevent it falling into the sea. A marine technology professor and a material manufacturer are working together to make a development. A number of windmills are being installed on the seashores in Japan despite the geographical challenges. Solar power is the renewable source of energy where the sun's energy is converted into electricity via usage of solar panels. A number of solar power generation companies are present in Japan. All the firms are coming up with a new variety of products for solar panel installation and management. These solar panels move according to the direction of the sun, so it can store sunlight more efficiently.
屋上から環境に貢献ということで、もともと屋上が、事業領域になってました。これから環境に向けて、当社でできることというところで、防水と再生エネルギーの太陽光に絡む、間の基礎ですね。これを開発しました。
Managing and cleaning panel is a major task for large-scale facilities like Mega Solar. Install the rail and brush on the solar panel and clean them under computer control. This clean product is used in the snow area in winter. Technological advancements to operate renewable energy more efficiently play an important role in achieving the goal of carbon neutrality worldwide.
While floods have battered life across illegally occupied Gilgit-Baltistan, the hike in wheat prices have made things worse. People in the region are continuously protesting against the cut in wheat subsidy, but instead of resolving these issues, the administration has resorted to use force against protesters. We have a report.
Anger is at its peak among the people of illegally occupied Gilgit-Baltistan. At one side, they are boiled over the subsidy cut on wheat and tax hikes. On the other side, they are simmering in anger against the government for stopping them from demonstrating. Recently, when Awami Action Committee in Gilgit erected tents to hold a protest, the administration brought them down in an attempt to muzzle their voices.
अवामी एक्शन कमेटी का एहतजाजी जलसा जो कि आज इत्तेहाद चौक में मुनक्किद होना है, जिसके हवाले से डिप्टी कमिश्नर गिलगित और असिस्टेंट कमिश्नर गिलगित को बाकायदा तौर पे दरख्वास्त के ज़रिए ये आगाह कर दिया गया था कि यहाँ गंदम सब्सिडी के खात्मे और रेट के इजाफे और मौजूदा हुकूमत की जानिब से टैक्सेस के नफाज के खिलाफ इस एहतजाज के हवाले से। लेकिन बदकिस्मती से आज सुबह डिप्टी कमिश्नर की हिदायत की रोशनी में असिस्टेंट कमिश्नर और मुतालिका थाने के पुलिस ने आके, आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ पे हमारे जो टेंट लगा हुआ था, जो पिंडाल लगा हुआ था, इसको उखाड़ दिया है और अवामी एक्शन कमेटी को जलसे से रोकने की कोशिश की गई है।
Numerous protests against the reduction in wheat subsidies have taken place in recent months, but the residents' hardship has received little to no attention from the authorities. Earlier in 2017, the notification regarding the cutting of wheat subsidy was suspended. But yet again, it has been introduced, creating problems for the people of this region. At present, when people in Gilgit-Baltistan are already suffering due to floods, the cut on wheat subsidy has inflicted double whammy on them.
हम ये आज इस मुसीबत में, इस बारिश में, इस सैलाब में आवाम परेशान है और गवर्नमेंट स्टेट सपाटे कर रही है इस्लामाबाद की तरफ जाकर। वहाँ वफाकी हुकूमत ने एक और जुल्म किया है, यहाँ पर सब्सिडी के नाम पे जो हमें गंदम मिलता था उसको काट के कीमतें भी बढ़ाया है, उसको भी काटा है और उसके ऊपर तीसरी जुल्म उन्होंने ये किया है टैक्स लगाकर। तो हम आज कानूनी तौर पर, आईनी तौर पर हम हक बजानिब है, हम इसको एहतजाज करेंगे, हम एहतजाज रिकॉर्ड करते हैं।
Having reached saturation, the people of Gilgit-Baltistan have started demonstrating intensively against the corrupt practices of the government. However, Pakistan, on the contrary, has also ensured that people in this illegally occupied region continue to reel under its misrule that provides a life riddled with discrimination and misery.
Moving on to the Himalayan country of Nepal, which celebrates the true spirit of life through several unique festivals and rituals every year. The festivals glorify the heritage, culture and traditions of the country. Many festivals are associated with Hindu mythology and are celebrated in different ways across the nation. Recently, the week-long Indra Jatra festival began in capital Kathmandu with great devotion.
The week-long festival of Indra Jatra formally began in Nepal with the erection of Yashi, a sacred pole symbolizing Lord Indra, at Hanuman Doka premises in Basantpur Darbar Square. Yashi is called Indra Dvojatan and signals the start of the festive season in the Himalayan nation. Hundreds of devotees stood above structures to mark the Indra Jatra festival. This festival is dedicated to the god of rain and king of heaven, Lord Indra. This is the biggest festival and holds great significance among the Newari community. As per the Nepali calendar, the festivities begin on Bhadra Shukla Chaturdashi and last for a week. It is believed that Lord Indra came to earth to collect white flowers for his mother but was caught by the locals of the Kathmandu valley who kept him bound. After Lord Indra's mother came and disclosed his identity, a procession took place which has continued till now.
यो इन्द्र ध्वजा यो हनुमान ढोका दरबारमा चाहिँ उठाउन सुरु गरेको चाहिँ राजा श्रीपाँच महाराज झराज प्रताप सिंह शाहले चाहिँ यो यहाँ प्रथा चलाएको हो र यो सबै यो लिङ्गो पुराउने कालमा जस्तै मैले अघि भने जस्तै परापूर्व कालदेखि चलिआएको भने चाहिँ यो परापूर्व कालको लिङ्गो चाहिँ तपाईको यो अर्को नारायणमा एउटा ठामको रूपमा चाहिँ उभ्याइने गरिन्छ र आजको दिनमा यो सिँढो ठडाइसकेपछि यो इन्द्र ध्वजा भइसकेपछि आजबाट चाहिँ विधिवत रूपमा इन्द्र जात्रा सुरु भयो.
According to legend, the Indra Jatra festival is observed to celebrate the victory of the gods over the demons. The festivities are being celebrated by Hindus, Buddhists and especially Newari people. Not just in the Kathmandu valley, Kavre and Dolaka district of the country also celebrate this festival with religious fervor. The festivities include Kumari Puja celebrations. During the festival, several prepubescent girls under the age of 12 is to be worshipped. It is a tradition that worships prepubescent girls as manifestations of goddess Teleju. Teleju is the Nepalese name for goddess Durga. The ritual is celebrated to seek the blessings of the goddess to ward off bad luck and diseases.
बच्चाहरुको चाहिँ राम्रो होस् रोगशोक नहोस् र प्लस हाम्रो प्यारेन्ट्सहरुलाई पनि राम्रो होस् भनेर कुमारी पूजा गर्ने हामी खास
During the Indra Jatra festival, devotees gathered near the Hanumandoka palace for the long-awaited living goddess chariots procession to catch a glimpse of the revered little Newar girl who has been deified as Kumari, representing goddess Teleju. The chariot processions of Sri Kumari, Lord Ganesha and Lord Bhairav are the major attractions of the festival.
It's time for me to wrap up today's episode. We will be back next week at the same time. This is Yeshi signing off on behalf of the entire production team of South Asia Today. Goodbye and take care.